prevent war.
The Iranians, you mean, are
Yes, offering American companies come and invest in our oil and minerals, and then that would be good for you instead of destruction.
Yeah, what do you think? How do you think China will play a role in this? I don't think this time they're going to be quiet about it, because Iran is a major. Go ahead. I was going to say that China depends on Iran for energy resources.
That's obviously true, because they can buy the oil with the really low price over there from Iran. But and then in following question of yours, Davis, it's gonna really be a big disaster. But the other thing that you guys don't consider is about
I even think about the people. Thank God I ran into some people who knew what art is, bro. And I'm like, the way I feel like the route where I was going was just trying to pick up on what everyone else was doing, but that ain't art though. Anyway, I guess I'm saying there's a recipe to make good shit, but you need to have some type of knowledge, someone who's been in the game, some type of.
The only thing that happens. A mentor. Mentors are great. Thank you. Mentors are great, but really self-study and doing. What the mentor does, and these are my own experiences, is they help you to avoid more pitfalls, right?
Yes.
If I had an old man next to me for all the shit that I've been through, obviously you go better, quicker, faster.
You wouldn't have wasted a lot of time, bro, making some crazy mistakes.
One of the greatest assets to music production is a white Jewish dude who's never played an instrument.
It is what it is, bro.
Rick Rubin.
That's right.
Yeah. He made a lot of money on the back of blacks and Armenians. That's crazy.
One of the greatest minds in hip-hop. He's a tastemaker. He's a tastemaker.
By the way, so there's a saying in the East.
Rick Rubin.
He was talking about Rick Rubin. There's a saying in the East that art is taught through discipline. You have to beat art into your students. And I think that's true. And I think that you get that a lot sometimes. Some people just have it in them to beat themselves to learn, right? To beat themselves to understand. But I don't think that's everybody. I think that's the minority that can't teach themselves. My fucking violin teacher used to beat the shit out of me, bro. And then I learned how to play the fucking violin.
Anybody could
teach it like that.
Yo, that's romantic.
Yeah, it was. That was my first love, Abdiel. It was my violin teacher, a man.
This is why Nathan's always dick riding me. You're bigger and better white.
Better, bro. I want you to be like Stilgar. You see Stilgar, bro? Stilgar is what you call excellence, bro. He doesn't try to dominate just because he's white. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, now you're the president of my fan club? What happened?
I think he's using sarcasm. Oh, shit. I'm at Nordstrom's.
He's just mad because I'm black and he is.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
When you're at Nordstrom's, where's my present?
I've been drawing the picture of my son.
Bro, get out of Nordstrom's and go over to fucking Saks off 5th. They're going out of business. You want to catch it?
It's crazy shit, Blitz. They're going out of business.
Going out of business?
Yeah, Matt. Their shit's on clearance, Matt. Right?
The Hudson Bay owns Saks Fifth, and they just spent $1 billion on Neiman Marcus, so they're upside down as fuck right now.
Neiman Marcus. That's Russia's favorite thing. Neiman Marcus.
No, I'm on the Saks Fifth website, up to 80% off.
You out there? Go down there. Them in-store deals is crazy.
Look at that. Yo, I'm about to go.
I'm off today. I'm really about to catch a train.
Yeah, Candace,
Tell your,
what's that? What you got? Hop on
Tell
the
your
phone?
Tinder date I said she's welcome.
He's welcome.
Hey, I don't judge.
I ain't been out there.
I just got some Clarks, yo.
Oh,
Yo, Tom Brown.
Point of moderation. Point of moderation. Word of advice.
Yo,
They're
Matt.
probably gonna fucking rent it out to another big box department store. Somebody else is gonna move in and say, "Look at us."
Yeah, man, that's an iconic building.
It is. It's been there
Nigga,
forever.
I would never go until there. I just thought you said
no,
you son of
it's
a.
a historic building.
Yo, Tom Brown sweater,
farmers
$500. $500 for Tom Brown. Original price is $2,000.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
there you
fuck
go.
with Tom Brown.
Yeah, look. Point of moderation. Point of moderation. Go off the Sex Off Fifth website, right, and get yourself all your fucking suiting needs. And like,
Yeah,
Are you there now or you're speculating?
I'm driving right now, but I'm gonna do it, and I've been doing it. I always buy my fucking ties from Sex Off Fifth because it's designer with like a 40% mark off.
What, a 40%
Really
mark
good.
off? Oh shit! I'm a
It is
tie.
really
We
relaxed.
talked about this. Hey, Aga, we talked about the ties, so you know definitely.
Does anyone here
With
wear
the ties
ties
I got?
for work? Does anyone here wear ties like?
Yes, me.
I don't know.
I wear ties, period. Yeah, I wear it just around the house. Maybe
Just
for
a
a
tie?
funeral, I'll put on a clip-on. Otherwise,
I wear them
I'm-
like
I'm
dinner
not-
dates.
Yeah, my girl likes me just in a tie.
Man, let it happen. It's all like, what do you mean you don't wear ties?
No, I'm not talking shit. I'm literally asking if you did. This is so contentious. I'm literally asking out there. Like Kendall says he wears them, and just like, bro, I've only worn ties for interviews. I don't wear ties.
Have y'all heard?
You never wear tie at church. You never wear tie at a funeral.
Oh, okay, yeah. Funeral and funerals and like prom.
Have y'all heard that the tie is supposed to direct attention to the male nether regions?
Yes, sir. That's why it's
Yes,
right on
that's-
top of
How
your
does
belt.
that work when you wear a jacket though?
Because the tie still stops at top of your belt. It's supposed to poke out from under your jacket.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It's supposed to hang out at the bottom of your
Hold on.
Hold on.
You button this button? That's what it is. He button.
No, you better one. You better one.
Maybe around the kids you can't have the one
Still guard, I love you.
You're welcome, brother. You're welcome.
Wait, does anyone here like dressed with a fucking knife?
And look, a subtle flex here. If you guys are on the Sax Off Fifth website, you're probably looking at some of my
Hey,
work.
some of you Oleg.
Also, what does the term dressing to the nines mean?
Really? That app sucks still. No, not the development, the photography. I used to work for the
I was talking about
pocket chains, cufflinks,
the 9 items.
Oh, is that what
That's
that
what we
means?
did.
Bro, I've been watching Snowfall, and I'm starting to think the 80s fashion needs to come back. If you haven't seen that show, it's amazing, but also whoever does their wardrobe, it's...
Yeah, it is.
Bro, when they can take you back to that era, bro, that's a lot of work.
shit back. The hipsters
It is.
failed. It's a bunch of white guys wearing really colorful sweaters that don't really match with anything. No, I'm talking like black 80s Los Angeles fashion. Yeah, top tier shit. The white boys here, the hipsters are trying to bring it back and it's not working. Okay, fair enough.
Yo, Stogo, when I was living in Oceanside, they had like the beach community little call them gangs, whatever you want, but they were more like they dressed like greasers, you know, like the fucking, and this is like fucking in the last 10 years with suspenders and all that shit. I think that looks good. I just don't think it would look good on me.
Dude, I didn't know you lived in Oceanside. I was literally just there a week ago.
Yeah, man.
You stabilizing
on the beach and
another
everything.
community. Thank you, Stilgar, for your service.
Yeah, man. This is what we do. I would have come down for you. Did they told me you were there.
Stogo, did they rebuild?
I was crazy.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? Salute.
I didn't have time to get to the beach. I was working the whole time.
That shit burned down. I think.
What are you, a meetings guy? Like, I need to meet with you, I need to meet with you, I need to meet with you. Or you a doing tech guy?
It's kind of both. It's kind of I'm the middle guy. I'm the guy who makes the people who don't know what they're doing make sense to the other people who don't know what they're doing.
So basically, you're the liaison between two idiots, and that means you'll always have a job.
That's exactly right.
You guys had more. I had when I started Slabstrong, my original partner told me that I wouldn't be able to meet face to face with people, and I got to get used to like cold calling emails, which I have done for other jobs. I've had way more success taking the chance and going out and actually shaking someone's hand. Do you guys feel the same way? Or you'd rather sit?
That's a money maker. That is
every trade show you've ever been to, it's not even about the trade show. It's about what goes down at the bar after the trade show. If you can shake hands and drink beers, you're going to win business.
That's a fact. People in my world, people like still go and call them fixers. Those are the best friend you can have, especially if you have a good fixer.
We call them a different F word. Friend.
As you should. You should.
But yeah, this dude told me, he was like, you're not going to be able to go face to face. And the way I made the other deal that I made for the actual sports cards was because I got drunk in Arizona with the guy that gives allocation. And after that, I followed up with an email saying, oh, dude, like, awesome chilling with you. He was like, whatever you need, just have. And that's what I've always found. Like, if you can meet with someone, shake their hand, and look them in the eye, you're already like 90% of the way there.
How did it smell? Was it
my wardrobe, bro? Do you know how regular that is here, bro? That's just like an after work party, bro. And then like,
yo, my wardrobe about to be Karl Lagerfeld. $30.
I should have a boot camp for people and shit for that.
Bro, the shit I had to photograph for that website was so ridiculous.
How long ago was this? Like, bro, we'll be at the motherfucking spot from like 3 to 9.
Like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I was working for them. During COVID, because everything else I was doing slow to a halt. And yeah, I mean, they'll slap down like a $10,000 purse with like enamel giraffe heads on it and fucking mirrors all over the place. Like you know how hard it is to photograph something with a mirror on it and not be in the photo? It's a real son of a...
The struggles of a product photographer. Is that what you want us to convey to us?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
hard life of a satisfied photographer.
It's a tough day. Smoking weed in the parking lot, and dude, you know what though? When somebody wheels up a $250,000, jewelry cart in front of you, you're like, I could swallow that earring and puke it up when I get home, and nobody could stop.
You should have done it. Good money don't make money.
Yo, I'm about to get so many jackets. Cole Haan, Calvin Klein, Karl Lager. They got $50 jackets.
Get out of here. Damn it.
I don't even want the Tommy Hilfiger jacket, but it's $40.
I think if you go to the store, they'll tailor it for you too. You don't even have to like go to your own tailor. They probably don't do a very good job though.
What the suit's looking like?
You need some people to help you out with the tailoring.
Another point of moderation. Another industry secret. Saks Off Fifth or Saks Fifth brand suits use it's not Zanetti. I forgot
Santorelli.
Concrete's just making Italian sounding noises.
No. Santorelli is Santorelli is a good one.
It is a good one. I think it might be Zanetti.
So
I think it might be Zanetti.
SG300, that's off of a $400 purchase. You get $100 off. If you find a code, because I don't want to spend over $300, so if you find a code that's less than that, I have to spend less. Please let me know. I only want to spend.
YOLO, Don. YOLO. Stop tripping. Aren't you the one that said, "Oh, I don't even need to work"?
Yeah, but I already spent, man.
If you're saving 40%, you're actually not spending anything.
No, you know American women want to feel like it.
I just want to buy one thing, man. I don't want to. It's a targeted purchase. Jesus.
Don, just
I found some
just
fresh.
spend
I'm telling
it.
you. I found some fresh other linen shirts.
You know what you do? You go apply for a job. You go through the training, you get the employee discount. You grab everything you need. Done.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
That's a long hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, way back in
You
the
know
day,
what that
I worked
time
at
was?
Best Buy, and their discount was so fire that people would like buy shit and resell it on eBay.
Bro, I worked at Circuit City. So that.
That's
Yeah.
the city that was. Oof.
Yeah, still got my younger brother worked at Best Buy for like 8 years. Bro, like you know those Best Buy brand like chargers and shit?
Oh, everything. Yeah. All that shit.
Bro, like the
Rocket
Best Buy
Fish
brand
and-
ones? Yeah, Rocket Fish, Insignia.
Bro, when I quit, I bought like $1,000 worth of the Rocket Fish gold-plated HDMI cables. they would sell retail for like $150, which is it's total snake oil. It's completely unnecessary. And you could buy them in the store on your employee discount was 10% above cost. They were like $15. I put them suckers on eBay for $80 and flip money.
Bro.
Yo, still got my brother. He was buying those Rocket Fish like iPhone headphones in the store. They're like $20-$25. I'm not kidding. I think he was paying $2.50 per cable, bro. He was bringing home like 20 fucking chargers.
Bro, they used to have a skull candy there. Man, went in there, and one of my boys stole the headphones. And I went back for an interview at that motherfucker, and they brought it up. That was one of the first. So I got turned off, bro, and I was so
That's hilarious.
pissed, bro. I was pissed, nigga. That white woman looked me in the eye. She made me do the interview too. She made me do the whole thing. And it made me good. I'm like, yeah, I got this motherfucker. Nope.
I worked in the loss prevention office. Hands down, that was the most fun job I've ever had.
Dog, that was like one of my, before my people started like a business and shit, like, I wanted to work at Best Buy so fucking bad, bro.
Bro, chasing down people who were like stuffing Nintendo DS games in their pants and shit. Like that job was a blast.
What'd she say? Like, yeah, you nailed the interview, but
It was pretty much in them words.
Wear them headphones.
Yeah. She was like, are you planning on paying for it? And she was like, you know what? That's all right, sweetheart, because you did so good in this interview. We're not interested because you got friends that steal. This bitch ass nigga, bro.
Oh, guilty by association.
Yeah,
That's racist. That's racist. They gotta be racist.
No, but it was niggas working there, and that was one of the only spots where niggas was working. It was this badass bitch there. I wanted to get out.
Best Buy does the morning
It's a
meeting,
water
too.
window. Bro, I got a whole water filter tank and shit like that. You know what? You niggas will need some water.
You looking for early this morning too.
Look, y'all niggas don't take women in here.
I am.
Hold on. I want y'all to look around. All the other niggas that stop cracking jokes. Look around. Look at the stage.
You don't control our joke cracking, nigga.
Nah, nigga. I'm controlling your joke cracking, nigga. Yeah. See this sausage bitch.
Still going.
You see this?
No, God, that one wasn't worth it though.
Yo, still going. My brother, you know how Best Buy also sells like open box shit. He buy open box shit, and on top of that, get an employee discount, bro. He was.
All right, I'll do you one better. You guys ready for the ultimate fucking sneaky Jew trick? You buy a high ticket item at Best Buy. You return it. Now it's on open box. You go back and you buy.
Super Jewy, super.
That is a true.
I went to CMS, and whenever I wanted gear, I just got the manufacturer's price, which is pretty good. As when I was younger.
Hey, I
I used to do this because there was this thing for Sam Ash because we don't have an actual physical store.
Sam Ash, that's instruments, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pro Audio. I was on Pro Audio.
Yeah, so like what I would do is like when I bought my Neumann, Avalon, and all these certain things, we would have a guitar center out here because we don't have a storefront. We would call, or I would call.
They had the price match. You did the price match shit.
Yeah, then it would be 10% down, but then like you avoid all the taxes and everything because obviously they're not able to really compete. But due to the Guitar Center's guarantee, they have to, so they got to take a L.
Wait, what were you buying?
Wait, it was Sam Ash's policy that if you found a cheaper item for the same item but cheaper somewhere else, we would match that price.
Some more.
Or
What
they
were
would match
you
that
buying?
It was hacking into like Home Depot.
Yeah,
You see those two people hacking into Home Depot and then selling like they change the prices on certain stuff and they get like certain like big ticket things, right? And they sell for like for like a cent. Like
they would drop the barcodes.
Some more. What were you buying from Sam Ash?
No, not like swap it. Yeah, I guess you do it. They do it digitally though. I don't know. Yeah, digitally. That's what.
Wait, so what do you play, the bass or electrical ukulele?
Some more. What were you buying? I didn't know that the shit you said you was buying. I don't know what that
It's like recording.
Oh, you was buying recording?
It's a mic pre and a guitar pre. It's a 737 SP Avalon. I'm about to be getting it off here pretty soon. But then I bought microphones, I bought interfaces, stuff like that. But like Louie's right. So like Sam Ash will have their guarantee, but then Guitar Center, where I live at, they'll have their guarantee. So obviously the guarantee here is like for competitors that are local. So let's say something's like $100 here. Sam Ash, you would call outside because they don't have a storefront, and online they're able to cut underneath all that overage, right? Like all that like overhead stuff, right? So they'll be like, oh, it's like $50 or $60 or whatever that is. So then you provide that invoice or that estimation or whatever. You bring that back to Guitar Center, and then they're like, oh shit, what the hell? That's cost, but we got to match it because it's a guarantee. So they would mark it down another $5 to $45 here at Guitar Center. Then you don't have to deal with the whole like mailing and all that type of shit, right? So it's just a quicker way of getting from $100 down to $45.
You haven't lived until you've worked in the beauty industry, and you know all those products, right? Cost you $100. I still get them half off. So tell your wives, hide your wife, hide your kids. No, that's a huge ripoff there. Like those professional products. Oof. They charge double, and then license you walk into the distributor and you get them half off. Show your license, but right? That's a big ripoff.
I'm trying to figure out what Nathan was just talking about as far as digitally. Like, how do you get, let's say, a 500 price item for 1 penny? Like, I understand like what the hustle was back in the day, right? Like they would just like move the SKU, and then like but that's some like illegal shit.
There's this, there's this device called like a slipper or something like that. It's like this. What is this? Like a hacking device, right? And they would scan like certain objects. They'll scan it, and I don't know what they would change like the price of like the item itself. Like a penny. I'll show you a video on it. I'll show you the video of everything.
I mean, but that's crazy,
Yeah,
bro. You can walk around, bro, and you can grab like with this item that he's describing. You could just start like punching in all these things that are hella expensive for 1 penny. And then if you get a person that's at the front or whatever that doesn't really
and they check your receipt. So what do you know? Right now, the majority of the Home Depots are like self-checkout.
Oh, see, yeah.
So but it's like self-checkout.
Yeah, it's all self-checkout.
And they're all just like let's say they did check your receipt. The name of the actual item is still there. So when they look at your card, Yeah, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
well, okay, then that's a leaf blower, whatever.
Yo, nobody steals more than Target. I've had like 3 high school friends that were security guard at my local Target. All of them fired for stealing. I'm like, bro, that shit is.
That's fucked up. They were security guys and they were fucking.
Yeah, bro, you'll be the guy in the front that you walk by when you going inside Target, and then fuck, all of them get fired for stealing.
How are you loss prevention can't finagle your way out of?
Bro, that right there is the largest for small business owners. Like that's the largest vulnerability is the employee or the loss prevention people stealing.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, think about it. Like they catch a person, they be like, "Damn, bro, you had a whole car full." No, I didn't. I only had shut the fuck up. I don't know where you put those 1,000 items you stole. Let me write this down. You stole 1,000 items.
Yeah, that's human beings.
I remember we had a power outage, and like by law, even if the freezers, like for meat or whatever, even if they go down for like 2 seconds because they went down, they gotta throw all that meat away. You know what I mean? And you could tell people, oh no, I'm just gonna make some money off of this.
That's I don't know. Like what you said, restaurants that have to throw all their shit away.
No, grocery stores.
Oh yeah. They just like cook it, and they'll cook the chicken and like sell it in their deli.
Oh, but there's no power. Yeah, like if there's a power outage, right? All the freezer items. Yeah, there's a power outage. Like all the freezer items, they gotta throw that shit away, and then the store writes it off as a loss to their insurance or whatnot.
That's a fucking shame. Yeah, who killed the room today? What happened? Well, there was like the gender war or something. What were you talking? What were you saying? What Kendall do with the women or some shit?
Yeah, tell them, Nate.
What'd you do, Nate? So
Wait, what happened?
What was the gender war?
The gender war? What are you talking about?
You're saying Kendall is talking about like fighting with the women or some shit?
Oh no, he wasn't fighting with the women. He was over there. This, lady Diana. She came. I don't know what she was going. But this is the first I see it act. When she came into the room, she was acting. Like how BB sometimes acts. You know how
like a crackhead.
ASB sometimes acts, right? They just say random stuff. And she was saying like a lot of crazy things, like, "Oh, I'm gonna help you lying there next to Jesus, because Jesus can't help you," and all this other stuff. Jesus is all kind of crazy stuff, bro. And Kendall was over there just booty shaking. Yeah, let that woman speak. Let that woman speak. And it's like, yo, come on, bro. What's going on? It's not worth it. Nah, it's worth it. Like Kendall, like this ain't the one you want to go there for, man. Because this one, it looks bad.
She was acting like a drunkard.
Exactly. Kendall was like, "Come on, man. Like, don't just kick her out. Let me walk her home. Man. Let me make sure she's tucked." And he's like, "Kendall, no, bro. No, she might say that you did something." Kendall's like, "No, bro, no." So that's basically trying to tell Kendall, stay away from that. But you know how he is, bro. That nigga don't listen to no one.
All right, you done? All right. So, Louis, take a good look around. Nothing different out of the ordinary.
We got Danya and we got Free. Two of the best women in chillism.
Yo, you nuts, nigga. Well, I guess you would have to try to do that. Make some of the like men and women because it's some sausage fest.
And you know what that means, bro. You gotta take free.
Nah. It's just sometimes you gotta pet them, bro, for them to stay here, bro. You know that.
No, I get what you're saying, Ken. No.
Look, if they don't feel safe with somebody around, like if I was to team up with you niggas, they're gone ASAP. You know, so I have to be just that adverse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, going through something, bro.
Yeah, because you know, she usually don't even be talking like that. I don't know what the fuck
that's
was
what I was saying. I don't know what the fuck else. Like that's what she was on her.
One of my day ones, bro. Like,
what's the other girl? What's her name? Your sister? Kendall.
Who that?
What's her name? Man? She always talking to. She claims she married, but you know, that's what's her name?
Oh, come on now.
What's her name? You know what I'm talking about, right? What's her name?
You talking about Liz?
No.
The other one. Oh shit.
He always sounds like she's drunk. She always interrupts. She look Indian. He's black. I think his name's something with a K.
What the fuck? You threw me off with the K.
I can't remember her name, man. She has a daughter. People always, when they try to attack her, they always trying to talk about her daughter and how the fact she ain't married and she's married.
Breezy!
Talking about Breezy?
Breezy, thank you. Breezy.
Oh, I love Breezy, yo. Wait, she's not married?
Yeah, we just gonna leave that alone.
No, she swears she married.
Leave it. Nah.
Thank you,
Let you do it.
I love Breezy.
Yeah, you threw me off with the K.
Kendall, I love Breezy.
Me too. Like literally.
Yeah, but you know how Breezy is sometimes. He just come in saying random stuff and, you know?
Yeah.
Breezy's smart, though.
Yeah, Breezy is actually really smart. It's just, you know, some women feel like they gotta fight their way on stage. So this is one of their tactics. What they'll do is they gonna come in and say some random shocking shit. Boom! You know what I'm saying? Because who else do that? Bev is a good example of that shit. Yeah, she'll come in.
But Bev ain't that smart, though.
Yo, I know Bev is actually really smart.
Yo, Kendall, I love.
She's a lot of people.
Women is
Stop, darling. What did you do? Shut up.
Because
Get the fuck up. Take your goddamn sleep ass.
Right?
Goddamn, get your goddamn ass. I've been protecting the women all morning and shit. Where your old rocking chair ass been at? Shut up.
Man, she's so pretty.
You about to piss me the fuck off. I gotta talk on my turn. Talk when that nigga talk.
She's so pretty. Just saying, she's so pretty.
She is. No,
So beautiful.
no.
But she ain't smart.
What that got to do with it?
No, she is smart. Some women feel like they can't have certain conversations around like a group of men. And I understand that because a lot of times they feel judged about what they finna say and they just do not want the pushback. Some of them do, some of them don't care. Actually, some people live for the pushback. You know what I'm saying? They can't wait to get you niggas mad. Concrete.
Yo, Bev don't like I can't remember if Bev don't like black men or black women, but it's one of those. She don't fuck with someone.
Nah, she don't fuck with a lot of black men except for me.
Yo, Kendall, I love Breezy. I love Breezy. Yo, get out the way. Yo, Kendall, I love Breezy, but she a drunkard, bro.
No, bro, she stopped drinking like that.
No
bro.
way.
You should hear her now, bro. Yeah, she all clear and she be waiting her turn and shit.
I kind of used to feel bad because she is cool, she was heavy on the bottle, bro.
You know, like she one of them moonshine women. She come from like the southern moonshine, like her and ASB from the same. Yeah. No, that's what it is.
So old man's drink.
I thought she was like, I don't drink. I'm just on some medication because I got into an accident, and that's why I'm like this. And then we was in TikTok, she said, yeah, I'm just drunk. And I was like, you lie. I wasn't drunk.
You should only move up on just enough.
Yeah, I can't front.
I gotta stop believing people, bro. I'm like too gullible.
She like right down the street from like a L, and they like know her. Like I'd actually like heard her actually going in that bitch.
Yo, Nate, I'll light my family's house on fire for Breezy, bro. I can't front, bro. What?
Nah, she's pretty cool piece, bro.
Yo,
And you can like she's cool. Like when you talk to her, she's like real cool. But man, that's the thing. She interjects too much, man. Like to me, I think that's like in some ways like kind of like disrespectful. You know, like if I'm talking, like why you want to step on my toes, man?
No, cause she combative. She like a Klingon, nigga. You gotta think about it, bro. They fight for Kalis, nigga. No, for real. Look. Like it's certain motherfuckers over here that just carnival warrior culture, concrete. And they live to fight. No, there's times when you catch her and she cool. You know what I'm saying?
Kino done hit me with the side swap twice now, yo. What the hell is that?
It ain't bad. I'm not saying it's bad. Look, cause hey, it keep the day going, but like it's just certain people that's just the clubhouse is a battlefield, nigga. Yeah.
I heard Breezy in those other rooms. There's a club starts with a P. Might be, I forgot the name of it, but she goes hard against whites, hard. But then when she comes in here, it's like she knows where she is and has arguments and fights on stage according to what club she's in. It's really fucking crazy.
Yes. No, yes.
You know?
A lot of people do that. A lot of people. Like, bro, I heard King Nani in another room and shit like that. And y'all should have heard her. She was all soft-spoken and shit. She was all nice.
Fucking mannered.
Hey, Nathan,
I said, what the fuck is this?
Check your messages, please. Let me know if you're interested.
Okay.
Shut your black ass up, Chorizo. We're talking.
You call me black? Oh my God! I'm gonna be so happy.
Look, he just gave up his black card the other day, too. Who gave up his black card?
Can I get it back?
I guess you got it back, according to Concrete. Damn it, nigga.
Yo, Chorizo, you got, what's happening in Mexico? Is it really, really that bad as what they're...
He left because he didn't want me to see him in his Speedo.
Hey, yo.
Don, you still got family over there? Of course, right?
Yeah.
Are they in Puerto Vallarta?
They're in León and toward Jalisco.
Jalisco. Are they doing
Yo, Leon's where the baddies at, bro. On my way, Mexican.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. No, and also down south our agave fields are, but we closed our businesses and we haven't been to our hardware stores in León and the agave fields. They closed those, and up toward Jalisco, my sister-in-law closed her business, but I think they reopened. They were saying they were just being destructive, not killing people, because our news is saying they're killing people, but they're not. They're just being destructive. And it's targeted, right? They're targeted attacks. So the fear was, the news was spreading fear, right? But it wasn't really all that necessary because it's not, because they're attacking specific people and businesses and not just everyone.
Randos.
Right. Exactly.
You can say it. You can say randos.
Candles. Okay, right. Yeah. So.
The correct term is ops. They're going after their ops.
Correct.
Yo, but what y'all, Don? Do you know about? I heard there's a lot of like devil worshiping in the cartel. Organization.
Santeria.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess I don't think it's too widespread. I think that there is some of that. I know that there is some of that, but it's not like everyone. I think it's just a small amount of that, but not every cartel is not down with that,
And do they really run Mexico, or is that overstated?
They do, and the reason why he was killed, Elemental, is because he knew too much. That is the reason he was killed.
What do you mean?
He was working with the Mexican government, and he absolutely knew too much.
Actually,
and they killed him.
Well, the way why they killed him is one thing, but how they killed him, I heard, was through an OnlyFans model. Have you heard that?
Yeah, I heard it was a side chick or something like that, or a girlfriend.
See, if only he stayed faithful to his wife, bro.
Hey.
Can you imagine? They said he did everything right, like stayed off the grid, like had all kind of surveillance or whatever, counterfeit, whatever. And they said the OnlyFans model had on her location, and that's how they was able to get him.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, the lesson learned is OnlyFans models turn off your location. Damn it.
Yeah, that's a fucked up.
Right? Isn't that the lesson learned? It's not don't say no to, it's not say no to drugs. It's not don't cheat on your wife. Is when you fucking with your hoes, turn off your location. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I wonder what it feels like to be a part of an organization with unlimited money and unlimited fucking, but you still got to deal with the ops. The ops might kill you. But while you're alive, that's got to feel great.
And then, if you do die, your name dies, right? And everything associated with that name and image goes away. So you just have to buy a new image. That's why Jeffrey Epstein is dead. People made that argument. It's factual. Jeffrey Epstein is dead. He died by killing himself.
Did you not see what I posted in the chat? Where's the tattoo?
Yeah, but there's a new person that exists now. And his name isn't Jeffrey Epstein. It used to be Jeffrey Epstein. That's when you don't like unlimited.
That's a good point.
That's a fact. Yo, Nate? So are you trolling or are you serious? You think he might still be alive?
Yeah, I think that dude is alive, bro. It's like when people say, yeah, they would just prefer him